guys, and welcome back to MC Cubing. Today I'm going to try switching the mechanisms in these two 2x2 speed cubes. Alright, so we're going to be doing something cool, and basically what I'm going to do is try and switch the mechanisms between these two cubes. This is a Rubik's Speed 2x2. This is my second 2x2, and then for my flute, and then this is my first 2x2. This is the chi. So I'm gonna pull my timer out so I can time the solves on each puzzle. So first, let's start with the Rubik's Speed 2x2. Okay. On 3. Hold on. So let's do some inspection here. In 3, 2, 1, and go. $20 seconds, looks like. Okay. So now let's compare. Now let's do the solve on the YouTube here. Now the reason I'm having the cubes really low when I'm solving is to keep them in frame. So let's see. Alright, so my timer is reset. Hold on. Let's do some inspection. $20 seconds. So these two cubes got the same time. Now we're going to be making the cool mod. Alright, so the first step in doing this is to take both the puzzles apart. So let's just take these out. And now once we've gotten down to here, what we can do is we can rotate these little adjustment mechanisms. Just like that, and then we can get each there. And we got that center piece off. Okay, now this is the middle inside of the Rubik's Speed 2x2. So you have this design for the corners. The little plastic core in the middle looks like this. There's this key designs. So the two types of center pieces look like this, and then the two types of edges look like this. So the only difference is in this one, in these special ones, there's little holes. Let's move all this over to the side, and then go ahead and take apart this next one. This one's a little bit trickier on the cheese, a little bit trickier. Actually, I have to unscrew the centerpiece to be able to get it apart. Alright, now we can take the rest of the cube apart. And now we just gotta unscrew. Now we just gotta unscrew the rest of the center pieces. Okay. Anyways, I think that's enough showing. So here's the edges. They're all exactly the same. There's two types of center pieces. There's this kind, and this is actually basically half of the edge that would basically be for locking one corner. And also on the Rubik's Speed, this is the little adjustment mechanism. And then here we have just a normal screw and spring design. G. play. Alright, so I think I've explained to you the entire plan for this mod of these cubes. Let's go ahead and start the time lapse. Alright, so here's the 2x2. There's the Rubik's Cube 2x2 with split, a screw and spring mechanism. Unfortunately, I was thinking about completely putting the opposite mechanism in both cubes, but yeah. So here's the Rubik's Speed 2x2. But as you can tell, it is not quite complete. I do actually first want to take a look at the inside, because yeah, it probably will look amazing inside, as well as a 2x2 mechanism to hold the pieces together. Anyways, I think we still have the these caps to put on to the 2x2. Okay, last set of tails. And there we go. The 2x2 is assembled. It looks just like the original, but instead of using that, this normal mechanism of the 2x2, instead you just have the normal mechanism, the screw and spring. Anyways, it's actually pretty loose and it can pop, and maybe able to pop a lot. And let's go ahead and do some inspection. See if we can beat 20 seconds. We barely missed it. 21. Anyways, it was a pretty fun video to make. Anyways, that's pretty much it, and I'll see you guys next time.